Why are you dating somebody you're not interested in? You don't trust this person. Why are you there? To give yourself BP. So when a man can freely cry in front of you, don't take that as weakness. Don't take him as, oh, he's weak. Many people don't date for good reasons anymore. They just date because they want to catch cruise and they want to have fun. But it's a stupid idea because you're wasting your time. The people I have issues with more that do this is the girls. I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying my mind, unpopular opinion. Yeah, some of you all just go out there, date anybody, go out with anybody, flex with anybody, do whatever you want to do. And then when you clock 29, you're like, oh my God, it's all of the wrong men that are coming. When you were wasting your 22, 23, you were just jumping from one person to another. You did not know that the age will go. Time will wait for nobody. So this time we definitely go. Okay, guys. Now, I want you to know that I've made a list of the videos I'll be making from now till this topic ends. The first one we're having today is emotional intimacy. After that, we're going to talk about intellectual intimacy. We're going to talk about physical intimacy. Then we'll go down to spiritual intimacy, and then we'll talk about financial intimacy. These are the types of intimacy you should look out for. So now let's talk about emotional intimacy. When you hear about being emotional, what comes to your head? Like, what do you think about? What comes to your mind? You know, some of you are in relationships that both parties are unavailable emotionally, and I don't know how you guys go. How do you guys go? Because how can you be in a relationship, sir, and your partner or your fiance is going through a phase and you're not aware, and you come up with talks like, you did not tell me, so I don't know. You don't want to talk about it, that's why I did not ask. Like for the guy, your guy is going through a lot of problems and you are not even aware because you're not emotionally connected. So let me just talk about the key points that I've written down. We talk about it intensively. Now, when you are emotionally available, when you are emotionally intimate, the first sign is that you will share deep and personal emotions with your partner. And deep and personal emotions does not just end in being happy. It does not just end in being happy. Your husband or your partner or your fiancé or your babe or your boo is happy. That's when you guys are connected. No, it is as it goes down to being heartbroken, feeling pain, being sad, being traumatized about something, and both of you are inside together. Yes, you had me right. It's not only when money day, everything do alright, then you guys are bonding. No. Bonding comes to when maybe she's doing a business and then she has a loss, and you can sympathize and empathize with her. You can feel this pain. But not like when you're doing, it's not my business. How are you in that relationship? Or when he has a financial loss, or maybe he has issue with his brothers or with his sisters, and you're not even bothered, you're just there. You call him and he tells you, I'm not in the mood to talk, and you're like, okay, no wahala, when you're ready. She's going through a hard time, she's having a bad day, and you're like, when you're ready to talk, please call me. You guys are not sharing the pain. Oh, you don't just share the happiness alone, you share the pain together. Inugo, when you guys have emotional intimacy, you guys can freely say how you feel, you can act how you want to act, you can be vulnerable, and you'll not be scared of being judged. You can be vulnerable, you can feel. Some people sometimes they lose their confidence, they are not feeling intact with themselves. Some people like me sometimes, I can be so lost in thought. I can be thinking about a few things, and you know, it's not every time you feel perfect, it's not every time you feel okay. But when I'm able to tell you, oh, today I just feel off, I feel like I can't really handle this right now, and I don't feel you will judge my strength, or you judge me, or you call me lazy because I said I'm not feeling it this day. When you're constantly feeling judged in that place, know that you guys are not emotionally intimate. When you are thinking of whether, if I tell him this thing, how he will take him, or if I tell her this thing, we should judge me with a no. You guys are not emotionally intimate. You guys have to work on that if you really want that relationship to work, because you guys have to be emotionally intimate. All right. Moving on. Next one on my list is making your partner feel safe in sharing their vulnerability with you. So, and it's just complementing the second one we talked about. When you make your partner feel safe, when you guys have a safe space, a safe connection where you guys can dialogue, you can talk about anything, you can come up with the worst and the most deep conversations, and then you guys don't see problems with it. You guys can talk about finances freely, you can talk about health issues, you can talk about spiritual issues, you can talk about anything particularly, and you know that once you guys enter that room and talk about this, you're coming out with a solution. It's not that as you're going there to talk about it, you're coming out with heartache, your heart a bit bogum bogum bogum. Hope this thing will not resurface again. Oh, hope he will not take this in personal. Hope she will not. That's not what we're talking about here. If you guys are emotionally intimate, if you guys want to be emotionally intimate, should be able to enter the other room and come out with productivity. Be able to enter the other room and solve issues that feel like they're unsolvable and talk things out. That's when you guys are emotionally connected. We are moving on. Building trust by enabling unhinged freedom of expression. Now, building trust is a very important part in this emotional, connectivity. If you guys don't trust each other, the other 3 points is useless, because why would you be talking to somebody you don't trust? First of all, why are you dating somebody you don't trust? Why are you dating somebody you're not interested in, you don't trust this person? Why are you there? To give yourself BP. To give yourself BP. Because first, you know, if you tell person your secrets when you don't trust the person, that's just the truth. I can't tell you my secret if I don't trust that you keep it safe. So why you gonna date person when you don't trust? If you don't trust somebody, how would you be free to freely express how you feel, to say of everything inside your heart? How? Now, the last on the list for this particular one, feeling very okay to cry in front of each other. Now, when your man can cry in front of you, you guys are walking towards somewhere. Because you see, men have ego. Men won't cry anywhere. So when a man can freely cry in front of you, don't take that as weakness. Don't take him as, oh, he's weak. No. He has found a safe space with you. Everybody has emotions. Men have tears, just like women have tears. Men are also humans, all right? So they cry too. So when a man can cry in front of you, baby girl, when a woman come meet you like this, they talk to you, tell you about our plan. Normally women, we can talk a lot, and most of us can cry a lot. So when you see a woman that comes in front of you, she talks and she cries, also remember that she will not talk and cry in front of everybody. Yes. So when she can come in front of you and cry, tell you how she feels, rant, bants, and all of that, know that it's a plus. All right, don't see that as weakness. You guys should not see your tears as weakness. Intimacy is not only just erotic, it is part of bonding. All right, so you all should put it into check. Work on yourself if you don't have it. Be emotionally connected. Please be emotionally connected. It's going to help your relationship a lot. And when you guys eventually get married, or if you guys are married already, you realize that your emotional connectivity will also help you bond with your children. Yes, because if you are unavailable emotionally, how are you going to connect to kids? Kids are drawn by emotions. It's your emotions that will keep them in. It's your emotions that will keep them there. Your emotions that can control their emotions. So when you don't have the emotions, how do you want to control their own emotions? So the next one is going to be intimacy and intellectuality. And after that, I think the last video is going to be, I'm not going to say 50 questions. I'm going to make it like 20 intimate questions to ask if you're about to start a relationship, or you're already in a relationship that you guys did not ask before you enter. I do. Yes, I do. You guys can ask that to each other and know if you guys can either fix your perspective or work on your perspective. Please give the video a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. This is going to be the end of this video. I'm so happy you watched. I'm so happy you have learned something. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.